Excellent, excellent, excellent. Back to what I was doing before I was so rudely interrupted. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about, but like honestly, I'm not really too worried. I've probably gotten more ass than you and all your friends combined. Just gonna throw that out there. But you know, this isn't a competition. But we can all love our board games, our D&D board games, our RPGs, our video games. I mean, let's be real. You're on Twitch. You know, you could be like the rest of us, a fucking pimp. Nah, but on a serious note, I gotta get rid of Bob the Builder now. Let's see here. Is it just called My Juners? This is the dumbest fucking name, but I don't really care because it works. Can I like uncheck this player? Can I delete this player? Oh, nope. Can I edit it? I can. Yep, I can delete the players as I see fit. Oh, and then for some reason I don't want to delete. No, hold on. No, I want to go back. Edit. I just want to take out Bob the Builder. There we go. Save. Update. Nah, Zane Train. Zane Train's not really trolling. He just wants some attention. It's fine. It's fine. He hasn't crossed the line yet where I would make me ban him. He's all right. He just wants some. He just wants some love. It's okay, man. It's okay. I'll give you some love. But on a serious note, the sign-up sheet is now there. I'm gonna go through and delete these doors and no, let's undo that. Let's undo that too. All right, let's delete that. Delete that. Those are on a different layer. Yeah, map layer. I might have to redo some dynamic lighting at this point if I'm doing this. Yeah. So, Zane Train, what edition dungeons do you play? Are you a 5th edition man, or are you a 3.5? I'm guessing 3.5, or I'm guessing Pathfinders is your game. Alright, let's see here. I want to do some editations on the door frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some measurements here. Well, first of all, I'm going to get this on the map layer, which I think it already is. Yeah, it is. I need to back this out just a tad. And a little bit more, maybe. Boom! Nah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. It is a role-playing game, essentially. So, I'm using a website called roll20. It allows you to make, like, for instance, this is a character. That's why he's lighting up the room. He's fabulous. No, I'm just kidding. It's essentially just a role-playing game. If you've never heard of Dungeons and Dragons, honestly. Yeah, if you want to see how the game is actually played, you can check out my YouTube channel. I'm sure Nightbot will link it shortly, or you can check out my past broadcasts. The most recent one, which I got to do some highlights with, is actually very entertaining. It's pretty fun. You got at least 4 nerds plus a big nerd DM nerding it out in a chat room, nerding it up real hard, you know, with some virgins. We're all virgins here. We've never had sex with women or touched them. When when we touch women, if that ever happens, it makes our pee-pee go crazy. You know, it cries on people. It's weird, man. Shit's crazy nowadays. There isn't just you know, easy thing. Oh man, don't freak out. Yeah, honestly, well, most likely there's no other. No, that's not what I want. I typed TW, and then Woot comes up. Although, hold on, I'm gonna go back to Woot. That was a good deal. What? How big was that? Wow, that's insane. Oh man, do I just buy this? I don't know. What is that? 10 inches? 10 inches smaller? Every inch counts. But that is a 4K for $500. Oof. Did I just add this to cart? Let's see what the panel's all about. Hold on, we might be dropping some cash here. 800 bucks normally? Oof. Ooh, good reviews too. Not bad. Refresh rate. Oh, so that's 120 hertz. Not bad. 4K resolution. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I think a 50 inch is much smaller than a 60 inch. Yeah, I can't go down 10 inches. Every inch counts, man. Especially from a 50 to a 60 is kind of nuts. It's kind of insane how big of a difference it really is. Alright, anyways, back to what I was trying to do. Trying to see if anybody was playing, anybody else is playing Dungeons and Dragons. I'm getting real cold here. I gotta turn this fan off. Normally I'm the only one. Alright, yeah, we got a couple people. We got RP Glory. Look at this guy. See, this guy's actually playing, so let's see how he goes. Okay. I like his setup. He's got pretty good detail on his maps. He's got dynamic lighting set up. I like that. I don't like his layout. His layout leaves a lot. Oh, look, you were trolling him too. See, Zane Train. See, look at this guy. This guy doesn't have the patience to deal with you. I've got the patience. I've got to get something. I've got to get something, man. Right, really. But yeah, but to be honest, I mean it's a fun game. You know, it really is, especially when you have friends that have been playing with years. This is the game right here. I'm showing you right now. This is the game. It takes a little bit of imagination. It takes a little bit of role playing. It's not a video game necessarily. It's a board game played on a virtual tabletop. That's what it is. You know. You pretty much you have the whole world at your disposal. For whatever reason, you also have too many. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 too many squares down there. That's also kind of weird. Well, that's strange. So was this 19? Yeah, but then it cut it off. What? The fuck logic is this? Okie dokie. It's just bugging. It's just okay, it's gotta be just bugging. Anyways. So you have your character, right? so Bane or Zane, I'm gonna give you a rundown. Check this out. This is how you play the game. Let's go in here. Let's bring Kyrus. So Kyrus, he's a monk and he's a centaur. He runs in here. He's like, motherfucking orcs, I hate you. I'm gonna eat your fucking brains out. And by eat your brains out, he means he's gonna shank them with his horns. You pull up your character sheet. Look at that character. He looks sick. Anyways, pull up your character sheet. These are your stats. Real quick rundown. I'm not gonna give you much more than that. They're stats. Stats are awesome. Go to your weapons. You're like, motherfucker, I'm gonna shank you with my horns. You click the horns button. Go over here. Miss like a bitch. But that's okay. The orc comes back and he's all like, well, that's alright. I'm gonna hit you. And then he does a roll 1d20 plus I think 3, 5, 5, And he's like, oh, I'm a bitch too. I roll an 11. So he misses. So then Kyrus is like, I'm going to hit you with my horns again. Hits for freaking 7 damage. And since he's a monk, he's going to spend a ki point. You know, like you're powering up your ki, your chi, whatever you want to call it. He's going to go up into his character sheet. And he's all like, I'm going to punch you in the face twice. Bang, bang. You see, that was bad rolls. It's called RNGesus. Sometimes he hates you. So he misses with the 2 unarmed strikes, but this guy takes 7. So you go up here, -7. Bang. This works like, motherfucker, I need help. So he's all like, bang, bang. These guys are going to come in. And then he's going to swing his axe at Kyrus. And he's all like, boom. Got him, coach. Come up in here. See, he's got a 1d6 plus 3 for the damage with his great axe. You do slash roll 1d6 plus 3. Bang. 5 damage. Kyrus is like, ah, shit. I'm going to take 5. Hold on. Go over here. I'm going to take 5. Bang. And then these guys over here, they're going to wait. Attack with his horns again. Misses like a bitch. These orcs are going to go over here. You know. That's all it is. These orcs are probably going to kill this monk, but, you know. Takes another 6. If he feels like he's gonna die, he just runs away. Boom. Simple as that. It's a combat simulation game. Think of it that way. So if you want to sound less nerdy if you play Dungeons & Dragons, let's just call it combat simulation. I'm gonna play Dungeons & Dragons combat simulation RPG. It just sounds, you know, a little bit more manly. But it's not all the time where we need to prove our manliness, you know. It's okay to show a little sensitivity. It's also okay to hit the wrong buttons sometimes, more than once. Save. And then he's over here. But yeah, it's pretty much just it's pretty much it, man. You just get a group of friends together, whip out the old dice, roll them up, boom. The best. And yes, Zane, I made it all up. Wonderful world of imagination. I'm also really thirsty because I've been talking a lot. So, look at that. I got stickers from them. I have a lot of paleo. I have a lot of monster gear because I drank a lot of monsters and I collected the tabs and sent them in. Boom. Good job, Nightbot. Zane, go ahead, check out the YouTube channel. It's pretty much got a bunch of unedited shit that you'll be bored out of your mind with. Watch them up. And then you'll come play dungeons with us. I like water. It's refreshing. Good job, buddy. D&D. Follow him up. Oh, hold on. I want to see if my name pops up. See if I get let's see if he's got any kind of notification pop up. He's got to get a haircut though. That hair's a little long. Although he keeps his facial hair in line, so that's good. I don't. I get lazy. Alright, but anyways, so I gave him a follow and he doesn't have any kind of notifier, but I do. He must be fairly new. Oh yeah, he's real new. Which is cool. I really don't like this layout. This is a bunch of shit that you don't need to see. Like my D&D layout is like much cleaner. It's just boom, simple. Bang, bang. Like you don't need to cover up all of it. Like that's so much cover. You can't like see anything. It's all just so tiny. Look at I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh my god. 46 damage with the Cone of Cold. Guy nuts. It's nuts. And then we'll go back to my standard. Bang. I moved over. Alright. What else do I need to do today? I need to get some kind of, well, that's why I didn't do it, because of the copyright. Now there's enough time in between there I could probably go do my editation of UX Vent or UX Vent. Actually, what I normally do, I have two accounts. I have an account that goes in called the Paleo Gamer, and I join them, and I stream my view with or I stream that screen, and this screen is completely hidden from the characters as they only see the player view essentially. When I stream, that may change because some people kind of have been requesting to see the DM view of things because they say that they want to see how I do it. I may just keep it how I've been doing it this whole time, and that is, like I said, bringing in another character into roll20, and then giving you guys a player view because I feel like that's more immersive. On top of it, prevents any kind of cheaters. I don't think many people in my groups would cheat. However, since I'm going to be doing one-shot adventures, I can't control that. So I think I'm going to stick with how I've been doing it. I don't know if this guy had. I think he did have the DM view. Pretty sure he did. Yeah, he's got the DM view open. Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily like this view. Giving the players this view because any one of these four guys could easily go in and oh, he's not even using dynamic lighting. Oh, I lied. I thought he was using dynamic lighting. Looks like he's using the fog of war. He must not be a mentor. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like the whole, especially since, like right here, the secret door. How easy is it to just have the character run up to the secret door and say, I'm using my perception check to see if I see any secret door there. And then he can go as far as saying, well, I'm using my investigation check to also check that specific spot on the wall. And if he rolls good, what are you going to say? You didn't find it? Like, they can clearly see that there's a door and then you're just lying. And there's a treasure chest there. So, I don't know. I understand that it's kind of the honor system. That's kind of how I've been working doing this stuff. Like, yeah, there's actually at least one person in my stream right now that will be playing with us on this next coming Thursday. But he has said that he minimizes the stream when I'm doing that kind of work on there, and he only stays in chat. So I really think that it's better to have player view. So I do a lot of the editations online, and they could easily go to my past broadcasts, pull it up, and watch me create all the maps, know the monster locations, know the trap locations, and all that stuff. But I mean, as you guys said, I think it takes away the fun if you know where everything is. For instance, like this stuff here, there's actually a trap here. You may not be able to see it, but there's a trap here. So what I did was I did some editation, I did some crafting. And if I go to that layer, I can send this to the back. All right, yeah, send to. Hold on, I don't want to send it to back. I'll just delete it, or no, I'll copy it. I'll delete it. There's actually a trap there. Can I undo that? Yeah, see, trap. Obviously, they're seeing this right here, so it'd be like, you know, that would suck. But boom, oops, no, I don't want to do that. There we go. So it makes it very difficult for them to see that because you may think, oh yeah, they can see that. I've got that taken care of. When you have full GM opacity on, you actually can't see that part. Well, at all right now, but it's because they're... Boom. He's inside of a wall? Yeah. So that's what the players see. They'll have no clue, like, at all. Actually, yeah, that's not supposed. It's supposed to be a layer down. Or maybe this is supposed to be. Hold on, I done fucked it up. There's supposed to be a layer on top of it that's preventing this from having a corner shown. So I gotta turn GM opacity down, and then find that little square. I think it's like right there. To back. To front. To back. There we go. You may think it's a lot of work, but I mean it's my best ability to hide things. And I think that does pretty. I think that's a pretty fucking good job for what I have in it. It's almost unnoticeable for the most part. I did the same thing over here. At first glance, you won't notice it, but if you go in, you can actually see the line there. And I actually may do a little bit more work to blend these edges into this scenery, I guess you'd call it. Actually, matter of fact, I could just take this entire area here and make it one whole. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I could literally just take the map into Photoshop and do the entire map. That also wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm kind of committed with what I got right now, but next time I may do that. But like stuff like this one, the one doesn't really matter. You don't really need to cover this up. You can pretty easily. I'm gonna do that right now just to kind of show you, but it's really not like, unless they're following along in the in the book, it doesn't really matter. So I don't have a center square piece, so I'm gonna make one now with the snipping tool. So essentially what you do is you just kind of get in there. Try to get like the best slice you can. Like right there. That's pretty good. Save it. Call it floor tile. Not title. Tile. Save. Minimize that down. Yeah, perception checks. Anybody can. I mean, you could just, as long as you can find out that it is a trick, you have the means to do so. This tile's gonna look like shit. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, it does. See, sometimes it just looks like PDF tearing, or I think it's called, oh god, what is it called? Oh, where's a word for artifacting? It could be artifacting. But yeah, Jody, there's something called passive perception, which you would find it without even having to check for it, and then there's another thing called perception, where you're like actively checking to find things. Typically, you're probably not going to find some traps unless you're like checking every single tile as you walk across it. And some of them are weight based, some of them are string based, or wire based, some of them are, there's all kinds of different ways to find traps or set up traps that are different. There's pressure plates, which are just weighted. But yeah, I could literally just, well, let me send this to the map layer because that's pretty much what it is. It's a map. Just copy, paste, and it's not really doing much, but covering up the 4 or whatever number it is. Although it looks like that's a different color, so I'm gonna go back over here and drag this character over to make sure that it is actually a different color, which it looks like it might be. Yeah, it looks like this one's maybe a lighter color, which again, it doesn't really matter. You could even do this. You could even like fuck with your parties. You could just put like random tiles that look out of place Just so they think that it might be a trap, and then they spend 45 minutes trying to figure out if it's a trap, and then it turns out it's not. You could turn it into not a trap. You can make this floor set a trap instead of this one. You can do all kinds of stuff. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, the back crack feels so good. Okay. I should do the second video too, while I'm doing it right now. All right, let's close. Let's take this. Go to the map layer. Delete that. Delete that. And delete that. So, let's see where we want to start. I'll cover the door. For the video, I'll cover the door and all the numbers. And I've already covered the secret passageways. I can show that afterwards, and I can also probably open up like a Photoshop of one of these things and kind of blur the edges. Let's see how that. Let's do that first to see how that looks. Did you hear the cracking of the back? Was it amazing? Ah. Well, like, the water well was kind of designed specifically to do something. I mean, they needed a way for water. It was drinking water, but it was protected by a water weird that would attack any evil, or well, rather good, that came into the room. So yeah, things. Well, I could also make it so that one water well had, or there was actually another water well you guys never found, and it did have a water weird as well. But I could have easily have made that one have no water weird. Then you guys would have been slapping the shit out of the water, and nothing would have happened. It would have been hilarious, and that's something that you can do. All right. So let's blur these edges a little bit so it's not so sharp when it puts down. Probably use the blur tool. Is there a blur tool? Mixed brusher tool. And then make the brush bigger. Oh. So that's making it even sharper. I wonder what would make this do what I want to do. Is it actually doing anything? Okay, well, is it? I can't even fucking tell. Okay, yeah, it is doing something. So if I like blurred this outer edge here. And then I hit File, Save As, Floor Tile, to save. Okay. Let's get down in there and see what the difference is. So floor tile 1. Floor tile 2. Doesn't really look like any difference. Well, kinda, I guess. I mean, let's put them. Oh, can I like? Let me get this down to square. Get this down to size. See if it has that same like cutout effect. It's actually less sharp, less of an edge cut. It actually can be pretty well hidden. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it also does have the same kind of cut unless you like get it in the perfect spot. No, it's still cut like it. You can tell. Another thing I could do is I could easily go and then actually essentially erase all the red. Oh, hold on, there's a color replacement tool. I wonder if you can select all of like one color. Focus in on that. I could probably just take like a sample of like, see, that's the problem. There's too many different colored tiles for me to really replace this with another color to really represent, to kind of change the map around. What kind of tools am I working with here? Can I like blur this shit like into oblivion? Is there like a spray can that just like splots out random colors like this? Because I don't know how they do that. There we go. Just make it like mean. Just fill it entirely with black. Just keep filling it with black. There we go. Now they can't see the trap. There you go. Simple. Done. That's all I need to do. Just like stop. Oh, that's not good. All right, let's just start over. Let's not save that. I wonder what would be the best way to how do you represent? I mean, it'd probably be as simple as just going like maybe. Oh, wait. Could I like start from here, go up to there, over to there? Can I copy that section and then paste it there? Oh my god, I can. Oh, but are those selectable? Oh, it is. Oh, well, that's pretty fucking easy. Actually, that's what I did the first time. And they were, I don't know, they knew it was too obvious. Like, why was there a rug? There's like a rug nowhere else. Why was there a rug there? It was pretty much their thing. I wonder if I could like get in there and like only erase. Oh my god, I can. Wow, that looks insanely good. Cause I can easily just like. Oh, that's perfect. There's no fucking way you'll be able to tell this, honestly. Wait, hold on. I fucked up there. Undo. Yep. Damn, that looks good. That's completely undetectable. Matter of fact, that's probably as real as it gets. Right there. That's completely undetectable. There's nothing you can see. That's probably what I'm gonna start doing. And as long as you get into the down and dirty pixel squares, you can easily just pixel the shit in. I just go select. Zoom in real close. Go from there. Really only need the end. It looks like, okay. Hold on. Just count the pixels. Probably like there to there. Yeah. What? Could not complete the copy command because the selected area is empty. What the fuck do you? Oh, fucking layers. Oh, that's even better that it's in layers. Yeah, I think Photoshop doing this is super fucking good. Yeah, I can't tell anything at all. Like, even like super far in, it's pretty fucking. It looks good. It also helps that this map is actually, since it's PDF copy, it already kind of looks like shit. So it really it blends right the fuck in. Yeah, Photoshop is sick. So I'm probably going to do a video on that now. If I were to hide these two layers and do that again, yeah, I'm going to do that. Really, I'll just delete the two layers and start again. Alright, so it's going to be a video on how to get rid of the markers on the map so you can actually use it as a map for your players. Obviously, this is a trap. You don't want them to be able to see it. Same thing with locked doors and secret doors. I'm just going to be using Photoshop for this specific video. If you don't have Photoshop, hopefully you can use something that is similar. There's going to be free things out there that you'll be able to use. So first thing you want to do, I'm going to do this trap. It's going to be fairly simple. You want to zoom in fairly close, and you want to find something that has a similar look. This one's pretty freaking easy because there's a hallway or there's a side area right next to it. So what I'm going to do is going to be pretty simple. You do your rectangle mark tool. You're going to select a square that you're pretty much going to try to copy this entire area, and you're going to overlap it. So what you're going to do is you're going to go like this, copy here, and one maybe two higher. Highlight that, do Control C, or right click, layer copy. And then you're going to Control V, and then you're able to move it over. Now what you're going to do is you're going to line it up with your area. And obviously this is overlapping. This looks no good. So go to your eraser tool. Get it to a size that's going to be, you know, probably about maybe 5 pixels, so you don't erase too much, or maybe 6 pixels is fine. And now that this is highlighted over here, it's not going to erase anything. You can actually maybe get in a little closer and kind of start etching away at what you copied already. So you're going to go like this. And essentially what you're doing is you're restoring the original pillars so that it is an equal or even flow. But you don't want to erase too much because there is red underneath. Then you want to go to your other side of your pillar. Same thing here. You're going to just blend this in together so it looks like nothing happened. Same thing here, down here. This wasn't lined up, but boom, now it is. But I'm still going to go through and I'm gonna bring out the actual original wall. Go to the other side. This is the most important one. You're pretty much just going to erase these dots here, these pixels. You're bring out that wall back. Then you're going to zoom back out, and boom! Just that easy. Just that easy. Flawless. There's nothing. I mean, they can get in there as close as they want, and they're not going to be able to tell on a map. So that handles like traps, and it's also going to be the same thing with numbers. So if you go down here, down to, we're going to cover this number 1. To get your rectangle mark tool, you're also going to want to do the same kind of copy and paste that we did up front, up top. My apologies. You're going to take this. You're going to zoom or open this area up. You're going to grab probably the intersection enough to cover. You're pretty much using the number 1 as your guide of how much you're copying. You don't really need to copy a lot, just enough to cover the 1. So probably like one more. Do the Control C. Oh, that's a great thing that it errored. So after you do this copy and paste of this one up here, it's going to create it as a new layer. So what you're going to need to do when you do your copy and paste every time is go back to the original layer, layer 1. That's your map layer. Then copy. Click over here, paste. Get your selection tool, grab that, work it into place, and I think that's good. And then go back to your map layer, boom, Simple as that. Now you could do the I want to see lazy way, and you can copy this layer and just paste it, for instance, like this. Oops, you don't want to do that. Grab this, zoom in, make sure you get the squares right. This one might be a little too long. You could just grab a layer, zoom back out, go back to layer 0. If it lets me hit enter, maybe. Yeah, okay. Boom, there you go. But if you notice, room 1, or what used to be room 1, now it's just an empty room, is now, it looks a little darker than this area. So if you were to copy and paste that same layer into room 4, it looks a little bit out of place. This little freaking dot, I'm telling you. I guess zooming in would help it. Alright. See, this just doesn't look right. You can't use this same square for everything. You can drag it into the spots to see if it looks good. This one would probably work. You're going to want to try to eliminate all that red, because they're going to be able to see that red. So make that one bigger, make that one bigger, make that one bigger. And if you really wanted to, you could go back to your layer 1. Back to your layer 1. Do like a eyedropper tool. Where's my eyedropper tool? I'd love to find my... There it is. Jeez, it's so high up. And you can copy a tile that's pretty close, probably like this one here. Get your paintbrush. Don't have it that big. Obviously 1 pixel, because you're only getting rid of a couple squares. And why it's not letting me get rid of it, I don't know. Is it not on that layer? Ah, because it's not on that layer. Okay. It's all about the layers, bros. The layers. Onions have layers. Olgas have layers. Lost my spot. There it is. So since you're just getting rid of that red dinginess from the 4, and then you're able to zoom back out. Boom. It's magic. It's freaking magic. Another thing I can do, this brighter tile. Again, make sure you go back to layer 1. Get your brighter tile open. Open that up. Maybe a little bit of copy and paste action. Click where you want. Paste it. Accidentally hit. I'm gonna undo that because I accidentally hit some kind of grouping action. I didn't want to do that. There we go. Just paste it over there. Get your select tool. Ease that bad boy in there. That one's pretty solid. Hit enter. Go back to your layer 1. Zoom out, and you're gonna love it. Super easy. Okay. Obviously the numbers are easy to fill up, but what about this door? This door is locked, but your players will see that it's locked. You don't want that to happen. You're going to want to change that up. So the best way to do it is find another door in the same position if you're able to. If not, you could grab this door, but for easy peasy lemon squeezy purposes, I'm going to take this door here, get your rectangular mark tool, come over here, maybe zoom in a little bit more so you're actually able to get the entire door, because you can see that this black outline is what you want. So go from the... that's not good enough. Go from that specific square to that square there. Go up. That's the entire door in its entirety. Control C a bunch of times to make sure you copy and paste it. Go up here, paste it, go to your select tool, drag that bad boy right over there, and hit enter. Make sure it goes down. Boom. Scroll out. See, you're going to have this map. You don't want them to see these things. So for instance, this S, you don't want them to see that S because, you know, it's an S. It means secret doors, and secrets are meant to be kept to yourself because we dungeon masters are greedy. Greedy little dungeon masters. So in order to cover this S up, you're going to want a similar wall style. Now I'm going to scroll out and kind of look around for a wall style. We've got one here that we're going to use. Either one's fine. This one I'm going to use here because see how this this top shading here representing a shadow from the wall. This bottom one doesn't have it, but this top one does. So we're going to see how many tiles we need to cover this S. Not that S. That S is going to be a little bit more difficult, but this S. So you need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-ish. 17-ish shapes, or blocks. So come over here to that same one. We start 17, we'll go 8 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go 1 over. It doesn't hurt to copy too many. Start from, oh, hold on, undo that. Make sure you have your right tool selected, your rectangular mark tool. Back to what I was doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go like 1 more over just in case it's miscounted. Only get what's needed. Go all the way to the wall. You can grab more or less as much as you need, but try to be not too much because then it won't blend correctly. So start from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's too many, but it won't really matter, to be honest. But I'll do it over just to ease my conscience. Go all the way up to the wall here. So now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's fine. Don't do what I just did. Don't hit Control X. That means cut. You want to Control C. Come over here. Use your tool here. Oops. And paste your layer. And now went over there for whatever reason, but paste it down, get down into that map, and you're going to want to maybe make this a little taller. Other than that, it actually filled in pretty solidly, maybe a little too... There we go. And this wall doesn't necessarily matter because it's not a hallway, so there's no need for those lines to enter up. But hit enter there, go to your large layer, boom. Super simple. You could actually use this same one that I just did there. You can actually paste it again. Come over here, paste it again, drag this over here. This one, it may not, this is probably not the best one to use because if you notice, this is much darker than this. So I wouldn't advise using that one for this area. So what I would do is go to this mark tool, I'm sorry. This square is similarly lit. Similarly. Anyways, so you can get down in there. It's probably the same size, so we're just gonna get as much as we can. It is a square, so we'll go boom. Probably about maybe that much. Copy, paste, get your select tool, drag this bad boy over here, and as you can see, it already looks pretty good. It's a little too tall. Drop it down a little bit. You could open this up a tad to make it merge, but you're really only concerned about the areas where your players will see. For this instance, you want this line here to match up, so it's a little too big, and boom, that fits right in the spot. Actually fits both of them. Hit enter. Go back to your first layer here. Zoom out. I can tell really far in that it's a little noticeable here. So what you could do here is you could do what's it's called a blur tool. Take the blur tool. You don't want it that big. That is quite a large size. That's still quite a large size. There we go. And just kind of, or actually you could even go with the smudge tool. Maybe a little bigger than that. That's too big. 20. Oh shit. You have to make sure you're in the right layer. So go back to your most recent layer. Essentially, you're just removing that line. Just smudge it right together. But you have to also make sure you don't ruin your wall lines, which could easily be redone. To be honest, I'd rather bring these in a little bit more. I'm actually smudging it away from. You could actually just do that, to be honest. That might even be the better way to go. Just take this eraser tool and just fucking erase it. And then erase it right up to the wall. Grab your eyedropper tool to redo these dots here because you're going to need to. Actually, again, well, no, there's that S. So let me go back here. Back before that. Back before the smudge tool. You can erase. No, that's a paint bucket. Erase some of it. You know, erase all of it though. There we go. That probably won't be that noticeable. A little blurry because of the blur tool. So yeah, don't use the blur tool. Ignore what I said about the blur tool. Blur tool kind of messes it up. And the smudge tool. Maybe the blur tool would be better. But yeah, that's just if you're finicky. If you're real finicky. I mean, it may be better to just paste a new one over that and get this layer 8. Delete that one. Oh. Go to this newly fresh layer and actually just size it down and just say you're done with it. Or you could use the eraser tool. Yeah, apply it. Maybe erase that edge a little bit. That might bring it in. So now, yeah, that's definitely the best way to go. You might even be able to do the same thing over here. Just erase. Just kind of do blotches to erase that line that it leaves when you paste it. So now, oh yeah, that looks real good. That looks real good. So that definitely takes care of those doors. Look completely undetectable. The players would have no idea. And then you would just go through and you would do that against all of them. Now the stair one would be a little interesting. I'm going to find my I'm gonna find this one here. I think it's layer 4. Nope, 3. Which layer are you? That's the door. Alright, so it's layer 7. I'm going to duplicate this layer and I'm gonna call it layer 10. Because that's gonna be our door layer here. And we're going to find that layer now. I have no idea where it's going to put it. Oh, it's right on top of it. Perfect. Okay, so now what you can do, take this wall here. It might be a little too bright though. No, it's fine. So obviously they're going to see that this is cut. That looks good there. I'm going to put that there for now. Get the eraser tool, get in there, get real in there, because you're going to want to erase the stairs that you can, or erase the points that you can, but not that far where they can see the S. Just kind of keep erasing just in the outer squares to restore this original area, but then don't, as soon as you see the S, like I think that brighter area is going to be where the S is. I would leave that there and kind of just zoom out and see where you are. Yeah, I think that's about as good as you're gonna get right there, because that's just gonna bring there, and then you can do the same thing here. Delete along the, erase along the lines, so it kind of blends it in, and boom. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, maybe no, you can still see the S there. So maybe take your dropper tool, grab a block there, do your paintbrush, and like fill in these bright colors a little bit, because it kind of looks like an S just by those colors. There we go. That looks much better. Maybe a couple more. Like right. This spot here is a little too bright. And you can, just so you know, you can place your cursor in the middle of 4 squares, and you can kind of hit them all at once, but it doesn't make it super noticeable like that. I think that looks real good. So if you take some time, you could easily, you know, duplicate this layer again, because this is pretty much the same thing. Duplicate. We're going to call it layer 11. We're going to hit OK. It's going to copy it from the same spot here. So your select tool, bring it down, bang. Zoom in. Oh, this one dropped right into place. It might just be perfect as is. Nah, I can go down a little bit more. Yeah, like right there. I don't even need to do anything. It just falls right in there. It's just that simple. You can take a lot of the work out by just reusing what you've already done. And then for instance, like these rooms are probably similar. So maybe layer, what is it, 3, 4, maybe 5. Yeah, layer 5. Take and duplicate layer 5 and call it, you know, layer 12, whatever. You can name these, you know, what they are. You could say like covering 4, so that you know exactly which ones they are. But I didn't plan that far ahead, so I might suggest that you would do that. And then obviously zoom in so you can grab the actual square instead of the weird ass shape that I don't really know what it does. Drag that over here, zoom in a bit, and move it around, kind of try to get it in a good spot. Maybe subtract 1 down a little bit. Hit enter. It's gonna fall right into place. Go to your main area to see how it looks. Yeah, it looks super good, super clean. You won't be able to do that for here because it's in the middle of. Well, you might be able to recreate this line here. I wonder if I'm talented enough to do that. Let's give it a whirl. Where is 6 at, or 12? I guess now. It's 12. Oh, I'm on layer. Let's go layer 12. Let's go to copy. Let's go over here. Drop it in. Oh, that's not what I want to do. It's not at all what I wanted to do. I clearly said that I wanted to copy. Why is it? Okay. Can I just... Okay, duplicate layer. We'll just do it the harder way, I suppose. Layer 13. Okay. Take layer 13. Zoom out a bit so you can get over there. This might be too bright for that room, so I'm gonna delete it. Darker room would be probably, yeah, we'll go with 1. I think that's this one here. Nope, we'll go with 2. Yeah, we'll go layer 2. Let's duplicate layer 2. Erase this. 13 is what we're on. Hit OK. Take this bad boy. Come up. Yeah, this will drop in there pretty well. So essentially, what we're trying to do here, we're trying to cover just the red. Let's shrink this down. Shrink that down. Now, obviously, there's the square down the center, and these are also not very good. So we're gonna delete the outer edge. Not there though. That's where the number the 6 is. So undo that. Essentially, this is pretty much blending it in. If you scrolled out, it's less noticeable. So, but you're still gonna have to do some work. I actually think this is part of it right here, but I'll have to redo that. But you still want to get rid of that right there, and then you want to get the line through it. So in order to get the line through it, I would recommend getting like this dark color here, going back to your paintbrush tool, getting real good in there, and then from there on, just go like in between. Did I zoom in the wrong area? Yeah. Need your brush tool on. There we go. But you want a darker color, so you're gonna get, maybe try that one. Did it really do it again? Oh, alright. What is going on? This dark color. Huh. I'm just gonna go all the way down. I don't know why it's this weird. It should be a lot darker than that. It's kind of strange. I'm obviously not a pro of Photoshop, but you get the idea. If I can get the colors correct, maybe I should take a darker color here. Maybe I'll go with black, and then use the tool here and center. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Alright. Back on track. So zoom in, click in between the two squares. And you don't have to be perfect because it's not going to be. Just click in between the two squares and get the lines going. You're essentially just recreating that line that they had going from the get-go. And you can even like get rid of all these. Like these are just artifacting. Like they're just miscolors, so you can take care of that while you're in here if you really want to get this to be all that it could be. And finish that out. Now when you zoom out, it looks freaking good. But as you can still see, there's some red here I want to take care of. I'm gonna go over to layer 1, touch those up. But you don't want it to be too dark because this is on the outer edge and this kind of looks like it's going to be a line. So then I would just take that eyedropper tool, maybe take a lighter, it's going to be a darker one, so I'll grab that one there, go back to your brush tool, and go over these and lighten these up a tad. Apparently that's not light enough, so maybe grab one of these. Brush it up. There we go. That's what we want. That's actually real good. That's gonna look real good. So there you go. Obviously, like I was saying before, this weird yellow area. This is what's probably something to do with just the bad scan of the page. So that's right on the line. You could easily just like kind of like take care of those yellower spots and just kind of like go that way, go across and just kind of white those out a little bit. And then for the other ones, get the black, grab your brush and just like maybe make that darker instead of that weird yellow you got going. Just make this line look real good. Make it look like a solid line rather than being like a yellow artifacted line. and then scroll back out, and looks a little better. Obviously, it's not gonna be perfect. For instance, I don't really like how it's see how it's kind of like odd looking. You could even take your mark tool. You could go from here to here, and maybe do something like probably like a mixer, maybe a blur of some sort, maybe like a blur tool, and like blur that up a little bit. Still don't love it, to be honest. Maybe I should blur into lighter. And of course it's blurring the darker into the light, which doesn't, that's like the opposite of what I want to do. Essentially get the idea. You're just trying to get rid of this darkness. You don't want to like give it the illusion of that. Yeah, like I kind of assumed that line would be there. Plus, I also got rid of the center line there. That's too freaking dark. Undo that. Go in between. There we go. That might make it good. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not a good quality PDF as is, and it looks fine now. The dodge tool. I've never used the dodge tool. What does that do? One of my viewers recommends the dodge tool. Doesn't do anything. What does the dodge tool do? Does it tell you? Nope. Alright. So I just won't use it. It looks good as it is. It's fine. So then you would just go through, and obviously the right half of the side is the stuff that I've done. Left half is obviously the numbers. So then you would just go through and do all these, which I'm going to do now because I'm committed. So for 7, it would be another one of those kind of odd ones because it's in its by barrels and shit. But that's simple. It's just as simple as finding a square that's its similar lightness. But I'm also going to go through. I was ignoring you guys and I apologize, but that's for a video, so that's why I wasn't interacting with you guys in the chat. I got to go back through and I'll come back up. No, whoever followed, thank you. I apologize I didn't grab your name, but again, that recording right there, that spurt of 15-20 minutes was for a video. So I wanted to make sure that I had no interruptions while I was doing that. The rest of this will be, full-on interaction like you normally would, or like I normally would. Let me get some water because I'm talking a lot. Alexio, are you still here? Alex? Alex is still here. Alright, Alex, you're new to D&D. You want to experiment playing games, creating characters, stuff like that for your games. Do you take on experienced players or would you help new people? I have no idea. I have no problem with helping new people. I do suggest brushing up on the player's handbook. There's free versions of it on Wizard's site. I can link it to you if you need it. And we actually are doing one shot. Oh, hold on. I think that's 100. Hold on. I'm gonna refresh it. Oh, it's still 99. Unless it just didn't. Hold on. Unless it just didn't update fast on the. I thank you for following, but I think you might be number 100. You might win. Your. No, you're 99. You're 99, man. We need one more. Either that or it's super delayed. It still shows 99 for me. It shows 99. See? 99. No! What happened? You could have been the one. Duriel, you could have been the one. Or whoever just followed. I didn't catch it because, again, I was... Is it still 99? Oh, there it is. All right, cool. All right, hold on. There's got to be something for... Wait, I got it. I know what I'm going to do. Really? Hello? Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, now I want to do the giveaway, but I want to schedule it so that everybody has a chance to be on and participate in the giveaway. So I will schedule the getaway for. Let's you know what, we could do it now. How many people? Well, I want to give everybody a chance to get it, so I kind of want to schedule it out because there is a $10 gift card that I'm giving away for everyone that's followed and has followed me since day one, and then I'm also doing it for $250, $500, $750. Wanna get away? I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to do it at 250 or 500. I might do it for both. But I think on 250 I'm going to do a drunken stream. Hell, I might do it before then. Who knows? But so far I haven't done that, and I feel like I will have a good time if I do it. So what am I selecting on this page right here? What is this? Is this another layer? What is no, stop. I just want to undo that. Undo, 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 undo. Backwards? Backwards? Okay, well. Don't apply. So what if I just don't want that selected? Okay. There we go. Jeez. Anyways, like I was saying, I will be doing a drunken stream, I don't know, sometime from now in 250, maybe at 250. I should probably do it like for having 100 because it's awesome. It's a pretty huge milestone. Obviously, 100 people think I'm awesome. I think you guys are awesome too. Oh, it won't be now. It's 6 o'clock in the morning for me. I don't know if you, I mean, obviously you can see my time zone here. And I work tomorrow. But tomorrow is Sunday, and I do have Monday off. I could do Drunken Dungeons and Dragons on Monday. I don't know how my... Well, I don't think I want to do that because the module that's coming up is kind of rough. Let's see here. Layer 2, maybe? Well, that's 13. Like I sort these by layer. Like Olga's have layers. 11, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's 8? Do I not have a layer 8? Come on! Adobe can't even count. Yeah, the problem, I would be a fun DM if I was drunk, but I don't know if I would be good. I think there's a difference between good and fun, and I think for one-shot adventures it'd be good, but for the main module that's Horde of the Dragon Queen, I don't think it would be very smart to do that because oh yeah, where's layer 10? Because of the fact that I don't really know the module too well. I've never ran. If I was doing a one-shot adventure, I would have no problem doing it because it's made up by me. It's completely free flow, so no problem there. I can do that while drinking, no problem. This looks like the same kind of lighting scheme, so I'm going to copy layer 3. Then I'm going to call it layer 8 because I don't have a layer 8 and that bugs me. It doesn't matter what order they're in, but I don't know why, I just want them to be, you know, the right layers. Alright, so now I get select tool. Drag. Motherfucking, this little, I don't even know what this is for. This little star thing, but it's really annoying because it's always getting grabbed. Do 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 do. Alrighty then, so that will, oh, don't do that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's now get the eraser tool and like kind of clip away. Is it like really that close? Alright. Eyedropper tool. Get that one right there. Brush tool. Get rid of that red. Get rid of that red. Is that good? That actually looks really noticeable. Why does that look so noticeable? It could be because, yeah, I'm gonna delete this layer. It looks really noticeable. And by duplicate, I mean delete. Yes, please. And then I'm gonna take this next square right to the left of it, or right of it. I can tell directions. Oh yeah, but going back to the giveaway, I will be doing the giveaway. Let's go a week from now. Let's go a week from today. And I will post a there we go. That looks much better. I will post a notification somewhere on my somewhere on my wall so that people know. By wall I mean probably on my Twitter account. Yeah, that's why I did the transformation. That's why. Actually, that looks pretty good there. Delete that around there. Oh. Blend that in. Oh, I think I know why it looks so shitty, because I need to like recreate this barrel. Like it looks real shitty. It's super noticeable, and I don't know why. This tile, I'm glad I didn't do the video for this tile. Well, it's nice to have at least one person who knows Photoshop well here, because I haven't really used it since in photography class. Oh, the Duriel, thank you very much for hosting me for the one viewer. Oh, I need to change my my follower thingy-majigger to reflect it. Edit scene. Right click. The big 1-0. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're good. I got room. I can always make that bigger if I need to. I've got the Photoshops for that. Yeah. Alright, back to the chat. Okay, what'd I miss? Some of the greatest decisions in my life have been stupid decisions. It's in the center of rotation. Since you're using the transfer tool instead. Oh, Duriel, I need your help, man. UXS event. It's up to you. I allow everything. I'm a nice guy. I wonder if I could like recreate these barrels. You know what? I don't need to. You can like copy and paste it and then like spin it around. Let's do that. So let's like copy this barrel here. Let's copy. Motherfucker. Copy. Paste. Is that really? Okay. Okay. Let's... How do I... Where's the thing to... There it is. Spin that bad boy around. How do I bring it to front? Oh, this is... I could just position the layer like... What the fuck is going on? Hello? Ah. I don't even know what layer this is, so... Top layer. Aha! Excellent! So now... Yeah! I did exactly what you said, but I didn't actually read that. Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh, that looks so good! That looks flawless! Oh man. Me and you, man. Me and you. We got this. Yeah, that looks good. That looks real good. And then 12 is going to be pretty freaking simple. What layer? What layer will 12 be? Wasn't there something that was kind of close to it? Maybe 9? Nope, that's secret door. 7? Nope. 10? Nope. 11. This is where labeling your layers helps. Oh, that's that secret door. 5? That's pretty bright. Yeah, I'll just get right in there and just copy pasta. Too easy. Can I just paste it here too? And that looks pretty freaking noticeable. Damn shading of colors. How do I do that? How do you feather? Oh, feather. Feather by 1.5. Alright. I didn't know that existed. Let's do that. Let's see what happens when I do that. Oh, I don't want to copy that. I want to cover that. That's too far. Alright, copy. Paste. Oh, wow, that looks real good. Huh. Fancy. I didn't know about this feathering thing. I did take the square above 10. Oh, there's a delay on the stream, I know that, but I did. But I didn't know about the whole feather. That feathering thing will save me a lot of time. Dude, that's freaking sick. Duriel, I need you here a lot, buddy. I need to learn the way of the Photoshops. Wow, the whole feathering thing really helps out a lot, to be honest. That is huge. And I can just delete this away. I love Photoshop. It's so good. Oh man, I love Photoshop. It's so cool. I wish I could learn how to create this kind of shit. Like, how do people do this? Like, how do they make such good textures? I don't know, man. Like, I see people that do this kind of shit, and I'm like, wow, must be pretty nice to know how to do that. I kind of want to take a class on Photoshop and learn. Everything I know is completely self-taught, and by self-taught I mean completely bullshit. Bullshitted? Is that a word? Completely bullshitted. It's too much. God, that was so good. I wonder if I'm gonna laugh if somebody just goes, you know, instead of doing that, you could have just like went to this website and got this for free. Like, somebody's already went and done all this. Like, went and did this for nothing. Yeah, I'm a student. I get mine for quite cheap. I will let other people help you with pirating. I tend to stay away from pirating a bit. Not to say that I'm innocent, but I am innocent until proven guilty. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. God, that feathering. God, you're a god. You're number 100 follower, and you help me do this shit. Like, I need to immortalize you somehow. Am I done? God, that looks amazing. It's really just that easy, huh? Now, the only thing I'm worried about, I guess, is my dynamic lighting is set up for the other map. And if I copy and paste this into the... It theoretically should slide right into place, but there's a chance that it might not. But this looks really good. Like, I'm very happy with this. I don't really see anything else that needs editing. Let me know if you guys see anything. Now, is this something you made in like Photoshop, or what do you mean? What do you mean by a mock-up? It's still missing a lot of detail, but I managed to do this in first 5 minutes minus creating the textures. Yeah, honestly, I wish I could get a better copy. So, this. I wish I can get a better copy of this, because when I blow it up, it does look a lot. It looks less detailed than this, and I really wish I had a better picture of this, because the level of detail in this is cool, but it kind of gets lost when I blow it out. But I'm gonna try saving file, save as. PNG. I'll call it V2. Or PS, photoshopped. Save. We want. Do we want to compress it? There should be no compression, right? No compression. We don't want to compress it. So now. Alright. Map layer. I'm going to go over here to my folder. Upload it up. Are there assets in the damage for tiles? Maybe this version will be better quality. Wow, that is night and day compared. That's so cool. Now, did my dynamic lines like did they fit in? Oh, thank you. They stayed completely where they needed to be. I mean, I know they should have, but I was a little worried. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, honestly, it didn't take that long. I mean, when I did the video and everything, but now that I know about the feathered and all that stuff, that would have been so much easier. I almost feel like I have to do another video. Just that alone. But let me put this to back and then delete this. And like all of this stuff, I can just delete now. It's funny because my first way of solving it actually wasn't that bad. Actually, yeah, it'll be easier to do that because it's kind of actually hard to see what was there. Yeah, my first way of doing it wasn't definitely the greatest, but all right. So now if I put this back. Oh crap. Where's my dynamic lighting at? Oh no. Is it good still? No, it needs to move to the right a little bit. I'm gonna check out the dynamic lighting in one run through because I don't want anything to have any kind of weird. There's a door there. That's fine. That's good there. That's good. That's kind of funky right there, but it's not so bad. That's fine, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it now. It's fine. It's doing just dandy. Alrighty then. Well, that was fun. Now I kind of want to go through all of them and do that. Duriel, thanks very much, good sir. Yeah, Wizards actually did a pretty good job at giving a lot of stuff for free. I was very surprised. Like, I have the PDFs of the all the Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master's Guide, all that stuff, but they did give pretty good stuff for free. Well, was there anything? I remember there wasn't really much in Cragmaw Hideout that needed any kind of touching up. I don't believe. I believe it was all fine. I mean, I could do the numbers, but numbers really don't mean anything to the player. I guess the only thing I could say is it takes away the visual appeal of it, which I might do. Not now, but I might actually end up going back through all the maps. I might even upload them. I don't know if that's illegal or not. Do you think that'd be illegal if I uploaded these maps? I mean, I know that it's Wizards stuff, so I don't know if it's, you know, okay to do it. But I want to like help people out. And if I uploaded these maps, the completed versions, like this one here, like that one looks superb. I honestly don't see much of anything wrong with it. Alright, well, if anybody wants them, I will give them to you. Unless you're going with an adventure. And if you're in my venture, don't ask for them, because that's just mean. I mean, obviously you're here and you see them, but shh. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm, you know, the tools like this that they have like so much to them. Definitely are a little intimidating, but once you start getting into them, they're pretty good. And like I said, I'm pretty big novice when it comes to. I mean, I might even say beginner. Would I even change? Yes. Oh, I never. Save floor changes. No. All right, Alex, sorry. Have a good day as well. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, have a good day. Days at work that are good make everything so much better. Well, Duriel, I hope you're in the channel often while I'm doing this kind of stuff, because it'll help having an experienced guy to look up to and do. Because what I was doing beforehand, I'll show you what I did. Honestly, I think it actually worked pretty well. I kind of did something similar in this one here. So this here was, let me see if I have the well, it's probably in the Player's Handbook. Or not a Player's Handbook, get out of here. The Lost Mines PDF. This one? No. Yeah, so this one had this weird funky circle thing. This here in room 2, I used Photoshop and I cropped this section here and I just copied and pasted onto that. So that's what I did here. I mean, I can tell because again, it's like it's kind of that scenario. If you zoom in real close, right here, I can tell. But everywhere else, it actually went pretty well. And well, obviously right here, but I used dynamic lighting to kind of hide this. I probably could maybe hide this with dynamic lighting as well, but yeah, Duriel, I think I remember you saying that you were working on your own system. What is it? What is it gonna be? Like, do you have a name for it, or? Um, and Cody, I have not. This guy, right? Still trying to get names down. Don't beat me if this ain't your guy, but no, I know Liff was that guy. The Marsk? Ah, yeah. It was Marsk. I remember now. Okay. Let's see here. You did your rolls. Did you? You said you used the buy-in system, or what? Or did you just use the rolls that I rolled for you? Yeah, don't worry, Cody. I figured it out. It's just a delay. Is that Ikrand T RPG? What is the T? I know role-playing game, but what does the T stand for? Okay. Do you why do you have? Do you know why you have saving throws in strength, dexterity, and constitution? I don't know if that's true. That's a fighter. Actually, it'd be under race. If you're human, do they have 3 save throws? Look at this piece of shit tab. I hate that tab. They don't even have any save throws. How do you have those? The spot healing tool. What is the spot healing tool? What? That's... Huh. Whoa. I'm ruining this map, but I'm just having fun doing crazy shit with it. Well, the problem is I don't have the map again, so I guess I'm gonna test it out. Hmm. Alrighty then. It kinda works, but it looks shitty. Like, honestly, it'd probably be better to do what I've been doing with how is this not step backable? Try it on the chair. Oh. That would explain some things. Why does that do that? No, it just kind of randomly blurs shit out. Alright, close that. Now I open. I still think doing something like this. Feather it like you said before. Take it. That's shit. Take it from here and here. Although this is a little darker area. Wonder if I can find a 4x4. Oh yeah, this will work. Essentially, I only need the inner bits. Alright, let's see. And then, of course, use the eraser tool to erase all the imperfections away. Oh, that looks real noticeable. I deleted too much there. Deleted way too much there. Let's just delete that layer. Is there okay? So Dario, is there a way to like take this here and like smush it across or even it out? Maybe smudge. See, I don't want it to smooth like that. I essentially want it to just drag it up. Maybe I can go like this and like maybe copy and paste it. I guess that works. I just like I still need this. Wait, what? There we go. That looks pretty good. Oh, no it doesn't. It looks like shit. I lied. Maybe I can copy, paste. No, that won't work either. Well, this layer here was shit, right? Yeah, that one's garbage. Delete that layer. Yes. I essentially just need to move these squares up. So I guess I could do what I did on the other side. Just copy and paste. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I'm gonna be going to bed in about 20 minutes. But it was nice seeing you again. Oh, that door looks shitty. What the fuck happened to this door? Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't delete the door. The door got all transformed. Well, fuck this. I'm done. No, don't even bother. All right, Cody. Did you fix your shit? Fighter half elf. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Your scores look much lower now. Oh, I should probably get to bed like ASAP if I'm gonna go pick that up before I go to work. Yeah. I'll be on tomorrow after work. But yeah, Cody, let's all right, let's check out your character, see if anything needs edited. Alright, so your strength's good, dexterity's good, constitution's good. Yeah. Yeah, they're still not bad though. You're using a battle axe, a hand axe offhand, okay. Hand axe for ranged ammo 15. That may be too many.